South Tyneside gang members sentenced to total of 118 years in prison for ammonia attack murder. 4 men have been handed life sentences and must serve a minimum combined term of 118 years after a string of planned corrosive substance attacks led to a Gateshead man, Andrew Foster, being murdered. Shortly after 11 p.m. on August 20 last year, police were alerted via the ambulance service to a man that had been assaulted at an address on Ayton Terrace in Reckenton. Emergency services were swiftly deployed to the scene where it was reported 2 offenders had approached the property and knocked on the front door. When the victim answered, they proceeded to spray him in the face and steal from within the address. Andrew Foster, 26, was rushed to hospital with life-threatening injuries as he struggled to breathe. However, despite the best efforts of medical professionals, he sadly passed away a short time later after suffering a fatal cardiac arrest. An investigation into Andrew's death was immediately launched by Northumbria Police, which soon led a team of detectives to map out a series of connected incidents from previous days. Extensive CCTV, house-to-house and telecoms inquiries revealed a group had been linked to 3 recent corrosive substance attacks in almost identical circumstances between August 9 and 16. The crime spree saw Kenneth Fawcett carry out planned drug taxings at properties in Hebburn, Jarrow and South Shields, aided by John Wandless. Their trail of destruction left their victims in fear and requiring medical treatment, as well as causing a young woman who was not an intended target to lose her eye. Officers went on to identify ringleader Yusuf Wynne and his associate Josh Hawthorne as orchestrating the assaults in a bid to intimidate rival drug dealers and steal their supply. A stolen Greyview Golf, which had been connected to 3 of the incidents, was later found burned out on August 22 in Wallsend after the news of Andrew's death was made public. The 4 suspects were later arrested and charged in connection with the investigation, including for Andrew's murder. And while Fawcett, Hawthorne, Wandless and Wynne continually denied the charges put to them, they were found guilty by jurors on June 13, following a 5-week trial at Newcastle Crown Court. Today, the quartet returned to the same court where they were sentenced for their crimes. Kenneth Fawcett, 33, of Bulkwell Avenue, North Shields, was jailed for life with a minimum of 32 years for murder, robbery, causing grievous bodily harm with intent, and 2 counts of attempting to cause grievous bodily harm with intent. Josh Hawthorne, 22, of Ashfield, Jarrow, was jailed for life with a minimum of 22 years for murder and robbery. John Wandless, 33, of No Fixed Abode, was jailed for life with a minimum of 31 years for murder, robbery, causing grievous bodily harm with intent, and 2 counts of attempting to cause grievous bodily harm. He previously admitted handling a stolen Vue Golf and arson for destroying the car. Yusuf Wynne, 39, of Wuppertal Court, Jarrow, was jailed for life with a minimum of 33 years for murder, robbery, assault causing actual bodily harm, causing grievous bodily harm with intent, and 2 counts of attempting to cause grievous bodily harm with intent.